What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Kryptic Flash here. Welcome you guys to the next episode of our Pokemon Battle Spot Ratings Battle Series. If you guys could, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button down below. Also subscribe if you are new to join the Kryptic crew. We do have a good time on this channel, so if you guys think that you would be interested, we have a lot of fun. I'm pretty crazy. I like to think I'm crazy, so maybe some people think it's annoying. But it's okay. We have a good time nonetheless. So if you guys enjoy Pokemon content, I do strongly suggest subscribing. We are going to go onto the battle spot with the team that we had last time. If you guys did miss that, go check out last episode to see what team we're rocking with, why I gave them the items I gave them, and the movesets and all of that stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead get into the battles. I did do a couple off-screen battles. They didn't go so hot. So we're sitting at a 1426 rating. So that's unfortunate. It's a pretty low rating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's great. I'm not gonna say that I'm the greatest battler that has ever lived, because I clearly am not. But I have a good time, and I hope you guys have a good time watching. So that is pretty much the whole reason I do this. I did think about switching Raichu's item to an electric Z crystal, but I did not because I don't know, I just felt like choice specs Raichu, I wanted to see it put in the work. So we're keeping Raichu the way he is. Team's called Boss. What music do I want to listen to? I know you guys aren't listening to the music I am, but I need to listen to some music. So this guy is rocking an Entei, Kangaskhan, Toxapex, Ferrothorn, Pyukumuku, and Salamence. So weaknesses, he's got an electric, fire, 2 electric, fairy, just 1 fairy. We need to bring Celesteela because we don't have an answer to Ferrothorn. We need to bring Raichu. He has no electric immunity, so I think we need to lead Raichu. And we need to bring, I think it's going to be Raichu, Celesteela, and Feeny. Tapu Fini for that Entei, because I really don't have an answer. I have Krookodile. Who would be more worth, Feeny or Kroog? Feeny also covers that Salamence. Yeah, I think Feeny would be better off. So we're gonna go in with that. All right, this guy's rocking out, you guys. This guy's rocking out. Hopefully I can pick up some wins for you guys. As always, 2 battles. If they're really quick battles, maybe we could get a 3rd one in. But yeah, 2 battles. See how we're doing. Pyukumuku, that's fine. We're going Raichu. I know innards out is a thing. I'm not really scared about that though. I'm gonna just go for a Volt Switch. I'm just gonna go for a Volt Switch. I feel like it's a fairly free Volt Switch. I don't care what he switches into. This is choice specs too. Will choice specs Raichu come in clutch? Find out, you guys. Find out. He's got a tough play here. He either stays in and lets one of his walls just take a huge hit, or he switches out. Look at our rating. That's so sad, you guys. So we get a free Volt Switch off. He will live. I'm actually fine with that because I think the way innards out works is the more HP they have, the more the innards out actually hurts you. So we're actually gonna make a play into Tapu Fini in case he wants to go for a Toxic or something. The terrain should hopefully, the way I think the terrain works is it just stops you from getting status at all. So hopefully that's how this works here. Goes for Toxic and it doesn't work. So we made a good prediction there. I think that now I could actually just go for Calm Minds. Do I want to get greedy though? What could take me out? The Ferrothorn could come in and hurt me. Looking at that, then I do feel like maybe a Moonblast would be the best play. Otherwise, what happens? I Calm Mind. He switches out. We go into Celesteela. What if he didn't bring the Ferrothorn though? Thinking that I would bring. See, I don't have any real fire weaknesses or like fire types on my squad, so I feel like he would bring the Ferrothorn. So I think what our play is going to actually be is to double out back into Raichu. Because I don't think this thing isn't doing anything to me. I think he might actually switch out, if not sack this thing off. I don't want Feeny taking a lot of damage because we might need it later. Raichu is a little more frail. This thing's just going to go for a recover. That's actually really annoying. I should have just gone for the Calm Mind. That's fine though. We're going to go for another Volt Switch. Knock this thing out. The innards out is going to hurt us quite a bit. But we should be fine because Raichu is fast. It's frail, so HP is not as much of a factor with Raichu. Holy cow, that did a lot. That did a lot. So we did knock this thing out. Raichu taking the hit, which is better than our walls taking the hit. So I'm gonna go out into Celesteela, see what he wants to go out into. If he does go into Ferrothorn, that's best case scenario. We just go for a Flamethrower. If he goes out into Salamence, we switch to our Feeny. So I think we're sitting alright. So he goes Entei. So Feeny is the switch to make. This thing could get Iron Head, which is a little spooky. We're just going to go into Feeny. 100%. And Iron Head is not super effective. It is going to be neutral because we are a water typing as well. So it isn't stab or any of that. So I think Feeny is the right play here, and we could just fire off a Scald. So him not bringing, or I do think that he does have that Ferrothorn in the back. He brought Entei obviously for Celesteela. Celesteelas. Rather, because they are everywhere, you guys. So we go Feeny, he goes Sacred Fire. That's fine. He can't get the burn, I don't think, because of the terrain. So we're gonna just fire off a Scald. No reason not to. We could hit this thing hard. We could hit Ferrothorn, and I think we're sitting all right. I do. I want to start bringing you guys some wins. Next team I bring you guys is having a Mega and a Z Crystal, because I feel like I need the help. Plus, I haven't used Megas very much since Sun and Moon, and I think that it'd be pretty fun. So Kangaskhan is actually his last Pokemon. That's actually fine by me. I don't know what he's gonna be doing with a Celesteela. I don't. So the terrain leaves us. We're gonna go out into Celesteela. This thing could have the Sucker Punch as well, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to bring a Alolan Raichu in. Alolan Raichu really can only handle the Entei, or do something to the Entei, because this thing does have Sucker Punch. That's gonna hurt. I am glad that they did nerf Mega Kangaskhan, only allowing his little mini-me to do like a fraction of what it was doing before. Helps out a lot, so that is very nice. We're gonna go for a Leech Seed. Thing is hurt by Recoil. I'm sorry if the 3DS glitched there. I don't know what that was about, so I do apologize. We're just gonna go for a Leech Seed here. I feel like it's a pretty free Leech Seed. I don't know what wants to. He's either gonna stay in and just try to go for damage on this thing, on Celesteela, or he's gonna switch into Entei. If he does switch into Entei, we can go ahead and start chipping away at him. Celesteela walls Kangaskhan, and Feeny walls Entei. So either way, I think we're sitting pretty nice here. I'm surprised he didn't bring the Ferrothorn. Most people, like when I see Ferrothorn on the team, it always comes. So it's a little refreshing to see some other Pokemon, but he does withdraw, so we will Leech Seed the Entei here. Hopefully we can hit. He's exerting pressure. Leech Seed goes off, and there we have it. So this thing is seeded. We're gonna do a little bit of what Celesteela was made to do, you guys. We're gonna protect a little bit, play smart. I do want wins, you guys. I do want wins. I know this is a little cheeky. I'm not saying it's not, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. I think that next team I want to rock with Nihilego. Because if you guys don't know, which I don't know if you do, you probably don't, because we just had PBL week 1, but I make a trade here for week 3, active week 3, and get ourselves a nice little Ultra Beast. I won't tell you which one, but it's a pretty cool. I thought it was a good pickup. Thought it was. Alright, so let's do the comeback. Come back, my friend. Alright, so we go to Feeny. If he goes Sacred Fire, that's fine. It's not going to do much to us. And Sacred Fire, that's fine. I think we just fire off Scalds now. I think we do. Or Moonblasts. Nah, we'll just go Scald. We are recovering HP back, which is super nice. Go for the Scald, and that should be game, you guys. We are going to win game 1. What? Stone Edge. We dodging. Oh, I feel bad. I don't think that was killing us, but I do feel bad. Alright, we do knock out Entei. Which is super nice. And now all he has is Kangaskhan, which is not going to be bothering Celesteela. So we could win this. I'm not gonna like try to shoot for differential because it really doesn't matter here. But we could go 3-0, win this one 3-0. So that's a good way to start off the episode, you guys. He's gonna go for a fake out. That's fine. Oh, that did a lot. He's probably gonna go for double edge now. Do we preserve differential? I don't think it matters like on the ladder. So we're not. We're just gonna. He goes for EQ. If we switch Celesteela, he would have been a sad boy. Oh, will this kill? I don't think it will. It doesn't. And we get him with a Scald. Moonblast was the play. 100%. I should have gone Moonblast. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I just got into clicking Scald. Doesn't matter, but I mean, if this were for real, I'd be making big mistakes here. So he knocks out Feeny, and we just go out into Celesteela, hit what's it called? Flash Cannon, and call it a day. Mega Kangaskhan, you guys. Mega Kangaskhan. If I'm not mistaken, I think Mega Kangaskhan is still in Ubers. So it's a pretty crazy mon, especially with stab fake out. Like, it's doing the work. Oh, he's trying to freeze me. Not happening today, boy. Not happening today. All right, we pick up win number 1. That's some good stuff, guys. That's some good stuff. It's going for one more battle. Hopefully we can go 2-0. That would be sweet. That would most definitely be sweet. Alright. I think that Alolan Raichu put on a lot of pressure. Him leading with Pyukumuku and me bringing Raichu. That was a perfect lead there. And I think that kind of set the tone for the battle. He really didn't have any answers for Celesteela. Usually when I see a Celesteela, I make sure to bring an answer for it, because it's one of those Pokemon where if you don't have an answer for it, there's just nothing you can do. With the Leech Seed and leftovers, it can kind of just stall you out. So that's why I'll always make sure that if I see a Celesteela, I'm definitely bringing a fire type. So this is someone who is fresh to the ladder. I think that we need to bring Muck for the Lele, Blastphalon. Oh, he was quick. Do we bring Muck? Feeny? I feel like Feeny needs to come for the Blastphalon. For the Landorus, Umbreon. So Feeny puts in work. Who else? Ninetales? No. Raichu? For the Azumarill? We do have the Muck for the Azumarill. Or do I just bring our tank, Celesteela? hope that he doesn't bring Blacephalon. I think I'm going to lead with Feeny, expecting that Landorus lead. And then go ahead and bring Celesteela and Muck. I don't know if he would lead Landorus. I don't know if he'd even bring Landorus because we do have a Celesteela. Or she would bring Landorus. It is a female character, Sprite. No, that's a boy. Sorry, my bad. My B. I'm mistaken, people. It's been a long day. Alright, so he leads with the Landorus. So, perfect lead for us. We can just go ahead, fire a free Scald. I don't know what he would bring in on this. I don't know what he would bring in on Tapu Fini. Let's look at his team. So, a Azumarill could come in, but if it gets a burn, that would be unfortunate for it. I don't know if we could burn in our own terrain. I don't actually think we can. I am just going to go for a Scald. It's pretty free. I don't want to over-predict right away. We're just going to go for a Scald. If he goes for the U-turn, that's fine. Toxic would have been the play. I don't think he has any Toxic immunities. We can't Toxic in the terrain. Man, I just mentioned it. How broken would that be if you could status in your own terrain? That would be busted. That, my friends, would be busted. So he goes Porygon Z. This thing is most likely attacking Thunderbolt. That's why he brought it in. So that does a lot of damage, you guys. A Thunderbolt, we have to go Muck. Muck has some nice special defense, so we have to go Muck and then probably go for a knockoff. I don't want to let Tapu Fini or Celesteela take a Thunderbolt. So Muck is our Porygon answer. So he goes for the Thunderbolt, like I thought. That did a lot. That was a crit. Okay, that's why. That is why. So we gotta go for a stab knockoff. Hopefully he's not holding any Z moves. What would it be? Conversion. What does conversion even do? I can't even remember. Transformed into an electric type. That's fine. We almost knock you out. And the fact that he's an electric type now is actually really good. Because now we can Shadow Sneak. And we could not before. So he actually helped us out there by using conversion. I don't know what the point of that was. Unless he thought that I was going for a Brick Break. And trying to keep it neutral. But I didn't see a reason for going for Brick Break. And now we can Shadow Sneak and kill this thing. And so now he has a Landorus and one other Pokemon. I don't know what it's going to be. But we're sitting alright right now. We're sitting alright. And Muck got that Black Sludge recovery. So Muck's health is doing decent. If I were him, I would probably go into Landorus. Because that would threaten me out. And then you can go for a U-turn and try to get momentum. That's what's hard about Battle Spot, is you only have 3 Pokemon, and so when Pokemon start fainting, you start like struggling, because it's like, oh crap, I have no answer for this thing. Like if Muck fainted to that Porygon, we'd be in trouble, because Porygon, Thunderbolt, Celesteela, and Tapu Fini are not wanting to take it. I think they could take both of them, but I don't think that they want to. We're just going to make the safe play into Celesteela. There's nothing this thing can do that's going to really hurt us. And we resist. We are immune to his ground moves, his ground stab. We resist his flying, and U-turn we resist as well. So he goes for Earthquake. That's fine. We're just going to go for a Leech Seed. I have no reason not to. We're going to dwindle down whatever he wants to either switch out into, or we're going to dwindle down this thing. So we're sitting nice. We're actually in a pretty good position to pick up the win, which would be super nice. He is going to just straight up switch, making me think he is choiced. Blacephalon does come out. This thing is going to go for some mind-blown shenanigans, which sucks a lot. I hate. This thing is power, you guys. You have no idea. This thing is just insane. We're going to go for a Protect. stall him out a little bit. We're gonna be that annoying person, you guys. I promise. Next episode, I will not bring Celesteela. But this is what Celesteela does, and he does it all right. Fire Blast, no mind blown. He just doesn't want to take that recoil, which I can't blame him. I won't blame him. We're gonna go Feeny here. We're gonna go Tapu Fini. And take this Fire Blast. I don't know how much it's gonna do to us. Misty Surge. And he goes for the Fire Blast. So I don't know if he's choiced at all. We eat that, and we can go for a pretty free Scald. That Leech Seed is delicious and nutritious. And we will go for a free Scald and hurt either this thing or that Landorus. Neither of them wants to take it. So Tapu Fini could just clean up right here. And that does a lot. So Tapu Fini will get the Scald off. And knock out Blacephalon. Good deal. Good deal. Look at the thing. Faint. Its colors are insane. This is the weirdest looking Pokemon ever, you guys. It is nuts. It is nuts. Let me know how you guys feel about Blacephalon down in the comments down below. I feel like, I don't know, it's very unique, and the more I've seen it, the more I actually like it. The first time I saw it, I thought it was the dumbest thing ever, but the more I'm around it, the more it's like, alright, I see you, Blacephalon, you and your exploding head. I see how you guys roll. Alright, we're gonna just make this switch here into Celesteela, and then we're gonna Leech Seed this thing, and then try to pick up the kill with some Flash Cannon. So, looks like we're gonna go 2-0 in today's episode. So, good stuff there. Part of me wants to go in for a game 3, try to bring our rankings up, just because we're feeling a little frisky. But I don't know if I want the episode to go that long, especially with Celesteela. Episodes tend to get a little longer because it's kind of a stally Pokemon. So I think we're just gonna settle with the 2. As much as it pains me, I really do wanna bring you guys a third one, but it'll be for next week, and I'll switch up the teams and everything so we can have some fresh blood and call it a day. So we're gonna go for a Leech Seed. I don't think the Leech Seed is necessary. I think that couple, holy cow, that did a lot. Maybe the Leech Seed is necessary. Landorus is a monster, you guys. Don't sleep on Landorus. And him knocking off my leftovers, this is the surefire way to make sure that we do actually win. So we're gonna just go for some Flash Cannons now, and I think 2 should do it. Hey, this guy played a good game. He did. He brought some cool things. That Porygon Z conversion deal, that was probably his big mistake, because he let me get a free knockoff on him. Yo, this is not even a 2-hit KO. Let me get a free knockoff into him, which was very helpful, and then we were able to use the Shadow Sneak to pick up the kill with the Z conversion, turning him into an electric type. So that was actually really nice that he did do that. Made it a little easier on us. Alright, Lando. Show me what you got. I didn't know that Lando was able to take these hits so much. What's he doing, man? What is he doing? It's taking so long. You've got 4 moves, dude. You have 4 moves. Unless he's trying to stall me out. Just see if I quit. That's cheeky. I'm not quitting. This is going to the YouTubes. I'm not quitting. I think that's what he's doing. Stalling. Oh man, he's that guy, you guys. He is that guy that just can't deal with losing. He didn't want that clean record hurt. Okay, he does go for a U-turn. This guy's interesting. Flash cannon. Alright, one more should do it. I didn't think that this would be taking this long. I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. Flash cannon. And that should be a good game. Alright, dude. Make your play. You saw that a U-turn did nothing. Saw U-turn did nothing. Come on, dude. This guy does not want to let this game go. Or just run. Or just run. Yo, if you guys didn't make it this long through this stally match, I mean, you could tell that I was gonna win probably when I knocked out that that Porygon, and then saw that Blacephalon was the other Pokemon. But if you guys made it this far, comment down below hashtag StallyLando, Stally STALLY Lando LANDO. Comment that so I know you guys were troopers. And we did knock out the Lando. So we picked up the kill. We finished 2-0 for this episode. That leads us to be 4-2. So we went 1-1 the first episode. And then 1-2. So we were 2-3. Now we're 4-3. For the series in total, so not bad. We have a winning record on camera. Off camera we do not, but that's besides the point, you guys. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure you hit that like button down below. Also subscribe if you are new to join the Kryptic crew. And that's gonna be it for me, guys. This is Kryptic Flash. I'm out.